Karen's smug grin could power a city, but it flickered when Marcus's floodlights blazed on. She'd been siphoning his water and electricity for months, thinking she'd outsmarted her lazy neighbor. The night was thick with summer heat, and Marcus's house groaned under the strain of her greed. His fridge died, his kids sweltered, and his bills skyrocketed while Karen's lawn gleamed emerald and her AC roared. She'd rigged a maze of hoses and wires from his property, hidden under her pristine flower beds, convinced her charm would bury any suspicion. Marcus, a single dad and electrician, wasn't blind. He'd noticed the flickering lights, the unexplained water puddles, and Karen's sudden friendliness. Her saccharine offers of lemonade always came with a glance at his meter. Tonight, he'd had enough. Karen stood on her porch, arms crossed, as Marcus marched across the street, his toolbox clanking. "You're paranoid," she scoffed, her voice dripping with rehearsed innocence. "I'm a good neighbor." The crowd forming behind Marcus didn't buy it. His teenage daughter, Lena, held up her phone, filming. Karen's eyes darted to the wires snaking from Marcus's basement, now exposed by his shovel. Sparks flew from a frayed cable, and a pipe burst, spraying muddy water across her perfect roses. Her face drained of color. "You're ruining my property," she shrieked, lunging toward him. Marcus didn't flinch. He pointed to the security camera above his garage, its red light blinking like a judge's gavel. "Got it all on tape, Karen." The crowd gasped. Karen's lies unraveled faster than her cheap extensions. She'd called the cops on Marcus twice before, once for suspicious activity when he was fixing his own car, another for noise when Lena practiced her violin. Each time, she'd played the victim, clutching her pearls and batting her lashes. Now her facade cracked. She stammered, blaming shoddy contractors, claiming she didn't know the wires were his. Marcus's voice cut through her babble, low and steady. "My kids went without AC in a heat wave because of you. My bills tripled. You stole from us." The crowd murmured, phones raised, capturing her every flinch. Lena zoomed in as Karen's hands shook, her manicured nails digging into her palms. Karen's desperation surged. She grabbed a hose, yanking it free, spraying Marcus and the crowd. "You're all against me," she screamed, her voice raw with panic. "I'm the real victim here." The water doused Lena's phone, but she kept filming, her eyes fierce. A neighbor, Mrs. Carter, stepped forward, her voice booming. "We saw you digging at night, Karen. We know." The truth was a noose, tightening. Karen's eyes widened as sirens wailed in the distance. She dropped the hose, stumbling backward, her heels sinking into the mud. Marcus didn't move, his face carved with quiet rage. "You thought you could take from us and smile," he said. "Not anymore." The cops arrived, and Karen's performance hit fever pitch. She sobbed, claiming Marcus had sabotaged her, but the security footage was merciless. Played on Lena's cracked phone, it showed Karen at 2 a.m., flashlight in hand, connecting wires with practiced ease. The crowd's whispers turned to jeers. The officers cuffed her, her protests drowned by the hiss of the broken pipe. Marcus watched, his shoulders heavy but unbowed. Lena hugged him, whispering, "We got her, Dad." The neighbors dispersed, some offering Marcus quiet nods, others muttering about Karen's audacity. Her house, once a beacon of suburban perfection, stood dark, its stolen power cut. Months later, Karen's trial was a spectacle. The footage went viral, her name a hashtag for entitlement. She pleaded guilty, fined heavily, and shunned by the neighborhood. Marcus used the settlement to fix his home and start a college fund for Lena. Yet, the victory was bittersweet. He'd trusted Karen once, shared tools, even fixed her porch light. Her betrayal stung deeper than the stolen utilities. At night, he'd sit on his porch, watching Lena practice violin, her music floating over the now quiet street. The neighborhood healed, but scars lingered. Karen's house sat empty, her roses wilted, a reminder of greed's cost. Marcus rebuilt, but he never forgot. Some neighbors don't share, they take.